Today we're going to do something a little different. The weather's getting warm, and I thought what would be nice is to show how you can make a cold peach apricot soup. And it has a little mint on top. It has an interesting mix of ingredients. You obviously have apricots. Instead of running fresh peaches, we're going to do peach Epicurean dust. We have about a half a cup of dust, which we're going to dilute in 1 cup of water. It has honey. This particular honey came from the island of Crete. I bought it in a small shop in Hania. I don't know if it's even around anymore, because I know it's not probably available in the United States, but I always try buying things when I'm in Crete. So we have the Cretan honey. We have Epicurean dust, the lemon version. We're going to dilute that in a little bit of water to give it a little citric in your soup, which is always kind of nice. We have almonds. Now these are blanched. I've got water boiling over here. I'm going to turn it on. We're going to dump the almonds in here, and I'll show you how quick it is and easy it is to blanch your almonds. So we're going to dump over there. And then also in the recipe, we've got obviously the apricots, which we're going to cut. And I think it doesn't take too long, and this water was boiling. So let me pull a couple out of here. And what you do is you take it in your finger and they just slide off. Just like that. It's pretty easy. So I've got a little pan here, Revere ware. When growing up, my mom always said Revere ware. I don't know if it's even made anymore. But so we got the almonds, and if you want, what you can do is take the almonds after you blanch them and put a little salt, pepper, whatever, put them in the oven, roast, good appetizer. Anyway, so we've got the apricots here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the apricots in quarters. I'm going to drop them in the food processor, process them. But before I do that, I'm going to take my almonds, put them in the food processor. I'm going to process the almonds first so they break down. So you have a little something in there. So when you're eating the soup, there's a little something that surprises you. But we're going to take the almonds, put them in there. We're going to chop them up. We're going to take them out of the food processor. We're going to add all the other ingredients, and then the nuts will go in last. And when I'm doing that process, I'll turn it back on. Okay, the almonds have been ground. I transfer into a bowl because I don't want to pulverize them too much. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our apricots. So we're going to put our apricots in here, and it takes 4 cups of quartered apricots for this recipe. It's going to take 1 cup of Greek yogurt. It's going to take 1/3 of a cup, or 1/8 of a cup of honey. It's going to take 1/3 of a cup of the dust in 1 cup of water. It's going to take, I got to look, half of a teaspoon of the lemon dust and just a touch of vanilla. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to process this, and then I'll turn it back on. Okay, we have the apricots. I'm blending them here. It's kind of loud. We're going to add our lemon juice to this mixture. We're going to add our peach dust to our water. I'm going to turn this off for a second. We're going to add the peach dust to the water. We're going to mix it up. And that's going to give it kind of a nice flavor. And what we're going to do is let's put all the ingredients in here, and then I'll start this up, and you can kind of see how it's going along. So we're going to put that in there. Get my little tool here to make sure I got everything in there. Next, I'm going to do the yogurt. We're going to do the cup of Greek yogurt. This is vanilla, and it's whatever yogurt you like. That particular brand I enjoy, and there's two brands of Greek yogurt that I enjoy, and so usually in the videos, if I'm using yogurt, I use one of those 2 brands. So here, okay, so we got the yogurt in here. Now the most challenging thing is getting the honey in, because honey is slow. So we're going to just take our little spatula and wheel that out of there. get that in there. The honey adds a really, really nice floral element to the soup. And then when you're all done here, what you're going to do is when you serve it, you'll see, I'll take a picture of it served. You put a little mint with it. And then we're going to put just a touch of vanilla. And I do a touch because vanilla's expensive. Not that I'm cheap, but might as well be cautious. And then we put the lid on here, turn it on, put the stopper in, turn it on. And then I'll start the video again when I'm ready to do the soup. Okay, we're back. The soup is put in a bowl after you blend it. You want to put in your Frigidaire for about an hour and a half, so you get a better viscosity. Then you transfer it to a serving dish. Get a little mint, like I've said before. I always have mint in my garden because it's kind of a Greek thing. A little mint in the center there makes a beautiful presentation. And if you see, viscosity is nice. The almonds add a little bit of a touch of interest to it. And it's kind of